Hey, it's Ronnie. I just got home from work. I had a problem this morning when I went and left to go to work. My garage door opened, and then when I went to shut it, it hung up and caught and kicked back up and went up and making a little noise. And I went and hit the button again, and then it went down, but it was kind of weeble wobbling and making noise. Well, you got to do your garage door maintenance, okay? And here, this is a screw drive. And if you have a chain drive, I would use the same thing, the best stuff on the planet, right there. Gel lube, it's like $18 a can, but it don't take much. And you see the red goo-goo on the end? It sprays out liquid kind of sticky, and it gets sticky, and it stayed. I figure out it's been 3 months since I sprayed that drive, and it was finally, otherwise, for everything else, PB Blaster garage door, people don't realize that all these joints are hinges, and they will stick, okay? And I use the blaster inside the little roller. See that you spin it? There's little tiny bearings, and they're really loose, and all this stuff moves. That gets sticky after time from dampness and rust or corrosion or whatever. So use PB Blaster inside these, in here, all these little joints everywhere. Every one of these is a joint that has to pivot. Every couple months, do that. When it starts making noise or hangs up, use the PB Blaster garage door, okay? Right there. But for a chain and a screw drive especially, gel lube is awesome, all right? You can't beat that stuff with a stick. A lot of guys use it for engine assembly lube. I worked for John Deere. I used it for assembly lube on pins, on loaders. It comes out sticky and it sets up and it stays there, okay? I use it for rebuilding internal cylinder rings. I said guys use it for rebuilding engines, for startup lube instead of engine assembly lube. This stuff is awesome, but it gets tacky. It can get a little messy. But yeah, $18 for a screwdriver or your chain, but you don't want to get it on nothing because it sticks. That's it right here. Oops, don't mess up my paint. Yeah, baby. You can tell what it's like outside. But it's raining right now, but it's not snowing. It's 50 degrees instead of 30. It's awesome. But yeah, everything that pivots, all these are pivot points. This stuff lasts perfectly well, the Blaster garage door for that. Gel lube for your chain, but make sure your vehicles are out of the way. And when you do that, you spray it, wait like 3, or for your snowflakes, 3 minutes, and then open the door and close it. Open the door and close it so it can work the stuff and it soaks in. And this PB Blaster does also set up also, but not near like this gel lube stuff. But there's not a lot of torque on these pivot points. But that screwdriver, there's a lot of torque on those. It's a freaking machine thread. It's called a linear thread. Basically, it's not like a bolt. It's made to just pull and move stuff like in industrial applications. This gel lube is awesome. And it's not a high dust situation in here. And most of you where your garage is, isn't a high dust situation either inside, right? But spray them all down. Just spritz them a little. Don't take a lot. And then make sure everything's out of the way. Unless you got a car like mine that's all full of dirt and nothing's going to stick. You know what I mean. and then that crack you open the beer, spritz all the joints. Anything that can pivot or move, use this. Except for the chain or the screw drive. Then you use this gel lube. Am I pushing products? No, but when I find stuff that finally works, this stuff ain't worth a shit on the screw drive. It only lasted 3 weeks. I was going to try like different heavy duty, like freaking gear oil and try to figure out how to not make gel lube. Hey, I had a can, but I didn't. So I bought one and yeah, 3 months on a screw drive. If you got a chain, that thing won't make any noise for at least 6 months. But you spritz it when it's down. Right away after you spritz everything, open it, close it, open it, close it. Leave it closed. Make sure ain't no vehicles in the way because it'll get on your vehicle. It's going to splatter a little bit. It all does. Or drip. Crack open the brew hoff. Right? Hang out, have a smoke. If you smoke, if you don't smoke, don't start. There's my public service announcement. Wait 5 minutes. Open the door. Close the door. Open the door. Close the door. Got it? It's simple. Snowflakes, when it goes up, that's called open. And you can see outside. And when you can't see outside like now, that's called closed. And this was noisy and it was hanging up. Do that. Then wait another 5 minutes. Finish off your tall boy. And then you do like this and then run it up and down again. Listen how quiet this thing is now. It sounds like a brand new, all lubed and happy garage door. Yeah, baby, look at that. No hang up. Boom. Yeah, I know I got a light bulb out. Hey, I think it quit raining. Look at all my birdie friends are home. Saying, hi, Ronnie. You're home. We're here to say hi. They're all over. Don't be crapping on my frickin' Lincoln. You can get the old blue pickup or whatever, but don't crap on my Lincoln, okay, kids? You hear me? Don't be crapping on my Lincoln. And listen to that. It's all pivoting and moving nice and happy now. Peace, love, have a heart. I'm holding my phone, have a heart. Yeah, like every 2-3 months. If you pay attention, when it starts making noise, or if it hangs up, when it's going shut and it kicks automatic, boom, and returns up, first thing you do is go around and check your rollers and things. Like I said, and they're really loose, and they spin on little junk bearings. Make sure one of these hasn't just totally fallen apart. You got to eyeball stuff. They put on a lot of miles in a few months if you add it up for little junk rollers and bearings. But yeah, spritz every joint, every little slide. These slide in and out to take up slack. You see that? Because the door's frame is perfect. All this stuff has to move freely or they start, excuse me, I had a burp. They start jamming up. They'll just get sticky and then it's not happy, and then it don't want to close or don't want to open right, okay? And it's really noisy. Now it's nice and quiet. And it's all happy for another 3 months. Yeah? You betcha. Listen. That's a happy garage door there. And I'm a happy man because nothing's broken. I just had to do my garage door. I wouldn't really call it maintenance. What do you call it? Servicing? Servicing the garage door. Yeah. Or maintaining it, maintenance, I guess also. But you don't have to be a maintenance pro. You just get the straw and spritz anywhere anything's supposed to move, spritz a little bit in it, and then work it back and forth. Look at that. Okay, it's time for me to go in the house now. I never even finished off my tall boy yet, but I can't talk. Blah, blah, blah. One day I could talk, maybe. But I speak 3 different languages, but kind of, sort of, halfway enough to get by. Okay, but there you go. Maintain your stuff. And if you hear it getting noisy, get ahead of it before something. If it does jam sideways and your stuff ain't set right, it could bust stuff off your garage door and you have to have somebody come out and fix it. That's a lot of money. There ain't no garage door guys that work for under $150 an hour. No companies. Look at how shiny my fingers are from just touching and rubbing on that stuff. I said, this gel lube's awesome, but you don't want to get it on. You get it on, it's going to stay. It sticks. But yeah, Blaster garage door, awesome for all the pivoting points. Not worth the crap for change or drive. There you go. But yeah, if it's getting noisy, hangs up, first thing you do when it's closed, check and see if you have any broken springs, cables jump off. The rollers, whatever, bearings will fall out and there'll be one hanging a half inch down here instead of here. And it won't be turning because all the little tiny bearings fell out because it got rusty and shit. There you go. But yeah, that's how you do that. If something catches and it's noisy, there's probably something wrong, but 99%, it just needs a little love and tender loving care and make them happy. And then my garage door will have happy energy for another 3 months, I hope. But there you go. I love you, man. Oh, I just love doing this stuff. People that watch, people think I'm nuts. If one person watches this video and can save them a service call or a broken garage door, it's well worth my time. And I'm sorry about the commercials before and after my videos, but I do not allow commercials in any of my videos. I do not allow monetizing. I don't make a dime. YouTube's on me all the time. Here, just hammering in. Here, set up ads for your channel and your videos. Hey, YouTube, no. Yeah. No, I'll never do that because I hate that on other YouTube videos. And I just do this to help people out. It don't take a freaking rocket scientist to buy a couple cans of lubricant and spritz some stuff. But yeah, if you got nice vehicles or something, don't have them in the garage when you do it. This thing's just choice. It's only got 125 miles to go, and it's got 500,000 miles on it. Yeah, baby. All right, I'll be back. I just love talking with you people and hanging out. And if you find it interesting, give me a thumbs up or whatever. Or give me, I guess that's like a thumb up is a like. Or if you want to subscribe, I got all kinds of wild stuff I do and try to learn people's stuff. I'm not a teacher. Teachers, everybody knows from school. You had to go to the teacher. They made you. I learn you. If you're interested and I intrigue you and you want to find out things, how to do things yourself the right way, I'll learn you something. God's blessed, man. You are all so awesome. I've had a lot of views and a lot of comments on some of my videos and everything, and I haven't really had a whole lot of time. I try to answer people and tell them thank you. So I'm telling you now, thank you so much. And a lot of people have garage doors, and this will save you a ton of money. I think PB Blaster, give or take $10-15, the garage door. And I says gel lube is anywhere from like 16 or 20 on Amazon. But that can will last if you're just doing that garage door chain. Buy one can just for that. It'll last you 5 years, man. And it works great, all right? Y'all take care. I love you. I'll be back. And thank you for watching. If you even watch part of this or any of my other videos, because human time is limited, even though humans don't want to admit it. And every minute or every second of human time is precious. Thank you so very much. I'll be back. I love y'all. God's bless. Ciao.